Good morning, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're at. So this is a real estate study guide for those who are studying for the tests. This will hopefully help you. I'm getting prepared to take it myself, so we can do this together. And I have trouble with this word, pronouncing it, so I'm not even going to try. Anyway, I hope this helps everyone, and if you subscribe to the channel, there will be more to come. I try not to get this over. I try to keep it between maybe 10 to 12 minutes, or even less. Okay, I'm going to take my picture off, and you'll hear my voice in the background. Okay, so lesson 1. And I'm not going to try and pronounce this word. You'll just have to do it. The acre of land that Roger and Linda own includes an easement that allows the utility company to cross their property when the power lines require attention. The easement was put in place. Let's see if we can pull up some brochure, some downloads on easements. I don't know if we can or not. That would be nice. Roger and Linda, the easement means they pull up a fence or structure that would block the easement, so it limits the use of their property. This unit will cover the terms and concepts that you need to be familiar with. Define the terms related to liens and easements. Okay, close that. Okay, I wish I can see if I can get this in the middle of the screen. There we go. So you probably have a pretty good idea what this is, but use your resource if you need to in order to identify each one. So where are the resources? Oh, here we go. Okay. And just cut that over and then go this way and then... Alright, so let's look at the property ownership and easements. An encumbrance in real estate is any claim or lien on the property held by another person or entity that limits the use of the owner's rights or decreases the value of the property. Encumbrances impact the title to real estate, and real estate can be transferred even with the encumbrance. An example of an easement that allows another person across the owner's property. This encumbers the property by limiting its use. For example, the owner cannot put up a fence bearing access to the easement. It may diminish its value. Encumbrances may be monetary or physical. A lien would be an example of a monetary encumbrance. So let's say someone didn't pay their bill, or they have a loan that they didn't pay, and it's sitting. The contractor went to the courthouse and filed a claim against this person and put a lien on their house that if they sell the house, they still have to pay. Somebody's got to pay this bill for this house. The lien is attached to the property. Okay. Now let's see if we can go back and try and take these tests. Okay, a pool within the property lines. I would think this would not be an encumbrance. A lien on the property due to an unpaid tax. I think it would be. A noisy neighbor. Overgrown weeds in the yard. A neighbor's fence built so that it crosses the property line. An easement that allows the power company to access a power pole. All right, let's check our answers. No, we didn't get all these right. See if I can memorize them because we have to take it again. Okay. A pool is not an encumbrance. A lien is an encumbrance. A nosy neighbor. They're saying that's not an encumbrance. Overgrown weeds, not an encumbrance. I mean, you can't get rid of the neighbors. So I don't know how that's not an encumbrance. A neighbor's fence built so that it crosses the property line, yes. And an easement that allows the power company to access a power pole, it is an encumbrance. All right, let's see if we can remember all this now, because we got to take it again. A pool, it is not. Was this not or yes? I can't remember. Oh, shoot. A pool within the property lines is not an encumbrance. This is an encumbrance. This one, no. They said this one's no. Yes, and yes. Let's see. Did I get it right? Oh, yeah, okay. So the pool within property lines is not an encumbrance. Okay. All right, while many encumbrances are taken care of and easily paid off, there are times when encumbrance makes a property unmarketable. That's why it's a good idea to understand the ways in which a title can be affected, not affected. Okay. Okay, let's do type of liens. Okay, we will do these flashcards maybe in another video. I don't think I'm going to do it on this one. Let's spend a few minutes introducing the type of liens that may be placed against a property. So the flashcards I might do on a separate video. Maybe the next video we'll do the liens. Flashcard liens. So be sure and subscribe. Okay, before diving into common liens, we'll consider how they're classified. Liens can be classified or categorized as voluntary or involuntary, as special or general. Liens created by the owner of the property. Let's say general. Liens placed against a property without the owner's consent would be involuntary, I would think. Liens placed against all property belonging to an individual. Liens placed against a specific piece of property. No. Okay. What did we get them all wrong? We got one right. Liens created by the owner of the property. That's probably voluntary. Liens placed against all property belonging to an individual. That could be general. Liens placed against specific piece of property is probably specific. All right, so let's try it again. Lien owned property is voluntary. Without the owner's consent, involuntary. Liens placed against all property. And then this one would be specific. Let's see if we got that right. You got it. Okay. I'm going kind of fast. Let me slow down in case anybody wants to take a screenshot. I will try and slow down a little bit so you can take a screenshot. Let me see if it'll... Oh, we got to take it again. Okay. Well, let's do it again. Lien created by the owner of the property. Voluntary. Liens placed against the property without the owner's consent. Liens placed and specific here. Okay, now I'm going to leave this up for a few minutes in case anybody wants to take a screenshot for study reasons. Feel free to contact me on my website if you want any downloads or anything like that. Okay, I'm moving on to the next one now. Unpaid real estate property taxes. These are still type of liens. Failure to pay for work performed on the property. Mechanics lien. Failure to pay monetary damages from a lawsuit. I would say judgment. Financing a home purchase is actually a mortgage. So a mortgage is a type of lien. You got it. Whoops, and I went too fast again, didn't I? I gotta remember to slow down here. Okay, let's try it again so you all can take a screenshot. Unpaid real estate property taxes. Failure to pay work performed on a property. Failure to pay monetary damages from a lawsuit. And financing a home. Okay, so I'm going to back up here and let everyone take a screenshot if they want. Now that you know the common types and categories of liens, let's sort the liens into categories. A mortgage, I would think it would be voluntary. Property taxes, involuntary. Mechanics is, I don't know, you signed up to get some work done, so I would think it would be voluntary, but we'll see. Let's check our answers and see what happens. Oh my God, I got them all right. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, if you want to take a picture, snapshot of this, go ahead. Common types of categories of liens. Specific or general. We'll go through the flashcards on the next video. Mortgage, is it specific or general? Oh, I have no idea. All right, let's guess, because I don't know. The mortgage is specific, property taxes general. This could be specific. This might be general. I don't know. Let's check and see what we got right. Oh, we got one wrong by guessing. Okay. So the mortgage is specific, property tax is specific, mechanics is specific. The only one that's not specific is judgment. Okay. This will be easy to redo. Okay, and then we'll give you a few minutes to take a screenshot if you want. We're going to be ending this video in a few minutes because it's getting kind of long. Okay, so next we will do the flashcards, and then we'll probably go on to different type of easements. So we did liens and encumbrances on this video. The next one will be the flashcards for the liens, and then we will do easements. So if you're sticking with me and you're subscribing and you are watching this series here, that's what's coming up. Thank you for staying tuned.